2, 1.
Okay. Hi. I don't know if this is working. Try number 1. It's loading. Bear with me. Okay, there we go. Look, slide number 1. I'm waiting. Things are on the screen. Okay, so this is our slide number 1. This is for chapter 3, stoichiometry. I know that based on the chapters 1 and 2 test and the chapter 3 quiz, we're going to start with chapter 3. We're going to start fresh, and I promise I'm going to chunk it up, do it short and sweet, and do some example problems, and then move on from there. Okay. So I don't know how to get this bar over. There we go. Okay. All right, so this is the table of contents. So really what I want the focus to be is on atomic masses. What is the mole? And by that, I don't mean the little creature. What is molar mass? And how to solve problems. So I really want to chunk it up so that way it's atomic masses and the mole. We'll cover that first. Then we'll cover molar mass. And then we'll combine them to do the learning to solve the problems. Once we have this information learned, we can move on to the end of the chapter. Alt-T. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I just need to get rid of this. Okay, back to the cursor. Got it. Okay, now bear with me. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I guess I have to erase. Okay, so now, I apologize. That's why this is just practicing. Okay, here we go. And all right. So, I mean, you can read what's on the screen, that chemical stoichiometry is the study of quantities of materials consumed and produced in chemical reactions and requires the understanding of the concept of relative atomic masses. In English, we're going to start to learn on how we calculate how much we need to make a reaction happen and how to predict how much product we're going to need. It's kind of like cooking. If you need to make enough pancakes for a family of 10 versus 5, how would you change the ingredients in order to shift the reaction to make as much as you need? That's really it. It's just a real fancy word for that. So what we need to understand is that the average mass of objects is required to count the objects by weighing because objects behave as though they're all identical. And because we're dealing with chemistry, we're dealing with samples of matter that are so small that we really can't measure them individually. So we measure them in bulk because that's when they have a mass. And that's by using Avogadro's number and the unit of the mole to be able to describe small items. I'm not even going to go into this right now. All right.